Yo, 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 happy holidays. What's up? What's going on? It's Kenny, aka Weezy Baby. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the channel. What we do here is either sports cards or some kind of life advice or vlogging. So, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you're having a great holiday, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you're celebrating. Hope you're having a great time and enjoying it. Today we are going to talk about age being nothing but a number. Now hold on, I know at this day and age it's probably not a good title to do or say, but it's not like anything Diddy related or anything like that. I'm talking about when it comes to knowledge and being motivated and inspired by somebody. To me, age is not a number. And so that's what today is going to be about. So the older I get and the more conversations that I have with people, whether it be randos or family members or family friends or co-workers, whoever it may be, I tend to pick up on the knowledge that they've gained or the advice that they give me, or maybe the lack of knowledge or advice that they give me. I'm always listening and looking out for those things. To me, knowledge is not like ageist. I don't know if that's a word, maybe it's a word, but there's no age limit to say that you're wrong or right, or that you're smarter or dumber than somebody. Hopefully you don't think you're dumber than anybody. Hopefully you have a little bit more confidence in yourself. If not, still, there's no age limit to knowledge and advice. So throughout my almost 40 years of living, I realized that just because you're older or younger doesn't mean that you're the most wisest person because you're older, or just because you haven't lived as long as somebody doesn't mean you are the smartest person. You're not the smartest person, or you don't have as much life advice. I feel like sometimes, grown adults can be just as naive or not as knowledgeable when it comes to certain things as much as, a high school kid or a college kid or something like that. So to me, it's very important to listen, observe to your surroundings and different conversations that you have with people. And I'm not just like talking about, social media. Like, to me, social media, you can be inspired by social media, but it's also, it can be smoke and mirrors sometimes. So you don't know who is actually, speaking their truth or just living a facade just to get likes and views. I have recently came across two young men that have inspired me, or that I have kind of gained knowledge from and admire from a distance, more or less. The first person I've kind of gained knowledge from and kind of have been inspired by is a coworker of mine. And I only say coworker because we haven't really hung out outside of work or done anything that isn't relating to work. So till then, he will be just a coworker, not a friend. Not everyone is your friend, but that's a totally different topic or discussion. But my coworker, he is younger than me. I would say at least by 10 years, maybe a little bit more. But he is a very smart dude. I feel like he carries himself very well. He works out a good bit. He eats pretty healthy, pretty clean, not so much junk food, minus like Chick-fil-A or something like that. But he just carries himself well, and he's super smart, and he knows his stuff, man. Like at work, when someone asks him for some kind of report or to do something for them, he's on it. Like, and what inspires me about him is just his attitude of everything I do, I'm gonna do it for myself, and not like in a selfish manner, but he has a lot of pride in the things that he does. So everything that ties back to his name, he's gonna do it the best he can, not just to protect his name, but just to prove to himself that he can do these things to his full capacity. And that's like pretty awesome to me, in my opinion, and that's something to look up to and strive for. Not many adults do that. Shoot, I don't do that. And would I be lying if I told you that, yeah, I give my 100% all the time? I don't. But I guarantee you, whenever I'm working on a project or see him, pushing, his all, or he's working on a project with me, like, I'm gonna be motivated to work just as hard as he is. I probably won't ever outwork him, but maybe one day I will. But I can guarantee you that the way he carries himself and the way he works and the pride that he puts in the things he does is very infectious, and it motivates me to do better. So that's one person that I've been kind of motivated by lately. The other person is another younger person, and I know it's not ageist, I said earlier, and these two people are younger than me, but is my son. And that may be biased, but he's going into his 20s. He's living life and exploring and figuring out the world to his own, like, beat of his drum, like he's figuring things out on his own. And as a parent, I'm pretty sure all of us want our kids to learn from our mistakes and, like, hey, just do what I tell you, like, listen to me. And it's hard. It's hard, but it's also, like, commendable, and, like, it's inspirational in a way that you see someone that you're raising and he's just like, screw it, I'm gonna figure things out my way on my time. And not everybody's the same, so not everyone's gonna blossom as quick as everyone else, or vice versa, and so I can't take what he's going through and relate it to what I went through, or he can't take what he's going through and relate it to someone else going through the same thing, because everyone's going through different things. And I think it's pretty cool to see, someone that you've raised from a baby to a young adult figuring things out on their own. And it kind of motivates and inspires me to, do the same. Like, I may be going into my 40s, but we all don't have it figured out. Like, not one person can say, I've got the world figured out, I know to do this, this, and this. No one can. So for him to, go out into this world, crazy, crazy world that we live in, and figure things out on his own, amongst, all these crazies, and, like, face his fears of, being a first time, a new driver, going into the work world. He's taking initiative and excelling at, the job that he's at now. So, I'm part of it's just being a proud papa, but part of it's also like, hey kid, like, you're inspirational to me, and I hope he realizes that. And dude, that's kind of all I got. Kind of short and sweet. I guess if you wanted to throw another knowledgeable or inspiring person, but on the older sense, jokingly, look at Bill Belichick. He's got a new job. He's got a 24-year-old girlfriend. Like, if that doesn't motivate you into, hey, I can do anything I want to. If Bill Belichick can get a girlfriend, like, come on, the world is, your oyster pretty much. But yeah, that's all I have. I'll close out and just saying that, man, like, be a sponge. If you're gonna be anything, be a sponge. Like, soak in and absorb all the knowledge and information you can. Not saying that, whoever you're inspired by is, the gospel or they know everything. You can be inspired by bits and pieces of people. Like, they may not be the greatest person in the world, or they may have some rough edges, but there could be certain attributes and things they do that could motivate you, and that you can instill in your life and your ways. And yeah, we just don't all have it figured out, and we can all learn from one another. So be a sponge, man. Soak it up. Listen to anyone and everyone who you feel like can benefit your perspective and your way of life, because none of us are right. We're all wrong. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I'll probably do one more video next week to kind of close out the year. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, share, and any kind of feedback is appreciated. Appreciated. Thanks. Peace, you guys.